with this feeling of, it's like I'm riding on top of a wave, but it never puts me down, which is amazing, right? Like to always be like surfing on the wave. But it's almost weird in the sense that it's so unfamiliar that you're like, huh, I mean, are you going to put me down at some point, right? Like this idea. And so I've been taking it like something big is coming, and I've felt something big coming, honestly, for a couple of years. It's been kind of like a mixed emotion. Like I know it's something good, but it also seems to be something not bad, but I want to say heavy, almost sad or disappointing, but it's such a contradiction. I don't know if you recall, I put out one, I think a few years ago about, and it's kind of like a similar feeling, like something that was meant for you or something you like should have known or should have been told or should have seen or should have been given. It's like there was something that was rightfully yours, but it was intentionally and purposely held back from you or hidden from you or taken from you. I don't know. It's like something along these lines. And due to that, you suffered tremendously. And it's like the person or people that knew that were well aware of your suffering and chose to watch you suffer. That's that Schadenfreude. Like they took pleasure in your suffering. And so it does kind of feel like that. I'm sad to say that out loud, where it's like you're going to be given something you should have been given so long ago that would have allowed you to bypass the tremendous amount of suffering and possible mental scars and damage as a result. And yeah, like it's weighing heavy on me. Like it's very sad. And it was like unnecessary, and sadly that is the world we live in, right? Like how many times have you heard that story in all of history, and probably lots of people you've heard of or know that have gone through suffering at the hands of others. It's a common story, unfortunately. How sad and sick is that? Oh, that's a common story, right? That other humans take pride and joy and delight out of the suffering of others, right? It's sick, but it's not new. It's not new news. Many have experienced that. And so, unfortunately, you too, I think, are going to be, you're already experiencing it, but it's like you're going to be presented with that. It's like awareness. That's what it is. It's like it's going to be brought to light. And so, okay, that's interesting. They're showing right now Nelson Mandela, and they've been bringing that through a lot lately. And I guess it's that same idea as like to take a page from his book, where, I don't know if this relates to this or not, but I'm going to get it out before I forget because I keep showing him. Where, he took the higher road, right? Like, that was the whole point. It's like everybody was so scared that all of a sudden there was going to be an uprising and they would be taken over and all this bullshit. And he's like, no, you got to trust the reality here that we're not jackasses like you guys. Like we're going to work this out. And he forgave them, and he taught everybody huge lessons and huge growth and huge expansion, and saying, no, we're not heathens. No, we don't intend to be heathens. And he had to swallow it, right? It's like the idea of like, he had to swallow it, all those years and all that damage that was done to himself and his family, all those years lost, all that life taken. And many could argue for a tremendous cause. So it's like, such gratitude for that suffering, and very different than joy in that suffering, right? And it affected everyone. It rippled out throughout the world. And everybody knows his name. Everybody knows what he did for so many, and how he showed all of us how to behave, right? How to, we're going to have to take it on the chin sometimes and be the bigger person, take the higher road, and also learn from all of it, everyone. And so maybe that has something to do with this. I'm not sure if they're bridging it, because the way they were showing it earlier too was like, you're going to be presented with this awareness that you went through unnecessary suffering. And I was going to say, obviously not to his extent. Let's hope not. Yet it does feel like it's going to be brought to your awareness. And the feeling I had got when they were showing me this is I was really at quite a state of peace. So I actually was at peace when the awareness was brought. And I was able to appreciate the blessing, because it is also a blessing, right? Like, it is also coming in on the high, on a wave. It is going to really allow you to float and relieve some of that suffering. I say some of that suffering because it does feel like the amount of damage that was done mentally and physically, the blessing won't counteract it, unfortunately. But it will be a benefit and a blessing. And so it's kind of like, it is going to be a pill to swallow. And it is going to be, I guess what I'm trying to offer clumsily is, it is what it is. You can't go back in time. You can't change what was done. They can't take back what they did. And it's like, accept the blessing, accept the awareness, and do whatever process you need to do. But it feels like privately, but maybe that's just me. I'd rather bow out gracefully and be able to close that door properly. It's like, it also feels like that. You can close that chapter, because what's going to be brought to your awareness is you won't have any further questions. It will be quite clear who does and does not remain in your life. And that too will be a blessing, and that'll bring you peace. And it's going to hurt. It's going to sting. And it's also focus on the blessing. And the fact that, you went through what you went through, and you built a tremendous amount of character. You learned a lot. You grew a lot. You did heal. And you were also re-scarred. And, again, there was a lot of unnecessary damage that can't be reversed. It can't be taken away. Yet if you focus on that, it's almost like you're missing the blessing. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no, you're still getting the blessing, but it's like you're, I don't know how to say that better, missing the blessing, meaning like you're not, just focus on the blessing, right? Like, yes, do whatever grieving you need to do, but also recognize, okay, and here I am. And I can be grateful that I went through that and learned what I learned to get to where I am, and to get clarity on the people that are around me, right? Like this idea, like you learn from all of that. You gained wisdom from that experience. And don't get sucked in the hole of why did this have to happen and all that stuff. It's like getting sucked into a hole. Believe me, I know. It's not worth that. It's like you've already lost so many years and there has been so much damage. So if you focus on that and get lost in that hole, you're adding to it now unnecessarily. So focus on the win, focus on the good, focus on the positive. Be grateful that you had the experience to grow you such leaps and bounds, and really learn how to love yourself the way you do now, and how to honor yourself and to give yourself that kindness and the grace. So it's kind of like just focus on, and now you do get to have a rest, enjoy, and indulge in that blessing that's for you. It's a win for you. You have been through too much. And so just focus on the win and loving yourself and honoring yourself, and forward focus on where you go from here. Joy, I had been hearing a lot lately, and I've been singing out of nowhere lately, the song Joy and Happiness. I've been hearing that a lot lately. So there will be joy and happiness coming your way. Joy and happiness. Focus on the good. Focus on what you do want. I know easier said than done, but I feel like you're past that. I hope you're past that. Like, in other words, you have suffered a lot. So you know where that gets you, like when your mind isn't focused correctly. And so don't allow this to take you back there. Don't allow this. It's supposed to propel you forward, or it's supposed to bring you joy and happiness. And so it does seem like it comes with a sting. It comes with a pinch. It comes with a punch. Okay. Yeah, it's sorry, they're showing quite a few things. It is like somebody wants to rip it from you or something like that. Rip it right back. Don't do that. It's just the imagery. I don't know how to verbalize it, but it's they did show somebody like outreaching a hand trying to grab, and you grab it right back and slam the door shut. Yeah. It's like, take what's yours, get what's yours, and seal off the door and move forward. End that chapter for good. And remember, everybody has to do their own work. It seems to be really important. That's been brought up a tremendous amount lately. Everybody needs to do their own work. You went through all that hell. You went through all that suffering. Not that others have to go through hell and suffering, but you don't need to postpone your forward movement because others are just starting. Do you see what I'm saying? They're just starting on their journey when you've been through the ringer. And I feel like you do something, I hope, I mean, I do this and other things, but it's where you express this pain in some form of art. It seems like you might be a teacher or something. That helps with the healing too. Okay, I'm falling asleep. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.